Have you heard that there's a law in Arizona where donkeys aren't allowed to sleep in bathtubs? How about in Switzerland, where it's supposedly illegal to flush your toilet after 10 p.m.? Or in France, where naming your pig Napoleon is said to be against the law. Sounds crazy, right? Well, here's the deal, folks. Those so-called laws and so many others like them are either way outdated, urban legends, or simply made up. But the laws in this video, oh, they're very much real and still in the books. So get ready, because we're diving into some of the wackiest, weirdest, and most unbelievable laws that'll have you saying, wait, what? For real? Number 10. Keep your ads off our Aloha, Hawaii. Hawaii, the land of swaying palm trees, jaw-dropping sunsets, and guess what? Zero obnoxious billboards. And that's no accident. Since 1927, Hawaii banned billboards to keep the Aloha vibes as pure as its beaches. No, buy this soda signs photobombing your paradise pics. And Hawaii's not just talking big, they enforce this law. In 2023, a Waikiki storefront got busted for an oversized sign. And let's just say the penalties were not island-friendly. Fines, mandatory sign removal, legal headaches? Yep, breaking the law is a guaranteed buzzkill for your tropical getaway. Hawaii's message, keep it scenic, not salesy. Number 9. Rhode Island's anti-chomp law. Rhode Island might be famous for its clam cakes, but biting off someone's body part is definitely not on the menu. Under Rhode Island General Laws 11-29(1), intentionally maiming someone with your teeth, or any other part of your body for that matter, could land you behind bars for 1 to 20 years. Yeah, you heard that right. This state has a zero-tolerance policy for any Hannibal Lecter antics. Why the harsh bite back? Well, it's all about keeping public order and discouraging quarrels that go full-on National Geographic. Because honestly, your teeth should be tearing into chowder-soaked bread, not your neighbor's ear. Rhode Island's message is loud and clear. Keep your jaws where they belong, on a plate of clam cakes or a coffee Cabernet shake. Otherwise, you might be sinking your teeth into prison food for a very long time. Number 8. Oshawa's anti-Tarzan rule. If you're in Oshawa, Ontario, dreaming of channeling your inner Tarzan, let's stop you right there. Save it for the jungle gym. Under Oshawa's Parks and Facilities Bylaw, Bylaw 83-2000, climbing trees on municipal property is as frowned upon as bringing a pogo stick to a library. Why the strict rule? It's all about safety, yours, the trees, and probably your dignity. Let's be real, falling out of a tree is a guaranteed way to ruin your day and your medical deductible. And the trees aren't thrilled about your impromptu Cirque du Soleil audition either. Don't worry, there aren't officers lurking in the bushes waiting to ticket your every move. But if you do get caught mid-climb, brace yourself. First-time offenders get slapped with a $250 fine, but if you're bold or foolish enough to go for an encore, that'll set you back $450. That's some pricey monkey business. So here's the takeaway. Stick to admiring the trees from below. They're meant for shade, not scaling, because in Oshawa, trying to go full Tarzan might just leave you swinging into debt. Number 7. Caribbean Camo Fashion Warning. Love your camouflage gear? Well, the Caribbean doesn't. Rocking camouflage in places like Jamaica, Barbados, or St. Lucia is more than just a fashion faux pas. It's flat out illegal, and they're not kidding around. The reason? They don't want civilians blending in with the military or worse, pretending to be part of it. So while camo might scream rugged adventurer to you, to them, it's a hard no. Barbados, they'll hit you with a fine of up to $26,500, or wait for it, 9 years in prison. That's almost a decade behind bars for wearing the wrong pair of shorts. Jamaica's not as harsh, but they'll snatch that camo off you faster than you can say it's just a t-shirt. And don't think the other islands are more chill. Countries like Grenada, St. Vincent, and the Bahamas have their own camo bans locked and loaded. The moral of the story, pack your florals, your stripes, heck, even those embarrassing socks with sandals combos, but leave the camo at home. Number 6. No fishy business in the UK. Think you're about to become the Pablo Escobar of fish in the UK? Well, hold it right there, big tuna. Section 32(1) of the Salmon Act of 1986 makes handling salmon under suspicious circumstances a legit criminal offense. Yep, this isn't a seafood-inspired whodunit. This is a real law. And what exactly are suspicious circumstances, you ask? Basically, if that salmon in your hands has a backstory straight out of a spy thriller, shady deals, secret handoffs, maybe even a trench coat involved, the UK authorities will reel you in faster than you can say fish fry. This law's not targeting your love for bagels and lox. It's here to stop poachers and shady fish dealers from running an underground salmon cartel. For most of us, unless you're moonlighting as the salmon mafia's kingpin, you're safe. But for anyone dabbling in the murky waters of fishy business, the UK's message is clear. Keep it legal, or they'll hook, line, and sink your operation. Number 5. No Patrick Swayzeing in the UAE. Alright, picture this. You're in the United Arab Emirates, the sun's blazing, and your favorite jam is stuck in your head. Suddenly you think, why not turn this metro out like MC Hammer? Hold up, let's stop you right there, parachute pants. In the UAE, busting a move in public isn't just a bad idea, it's straight up illegal. Here, public dancing is considered disruptive, and they're not joking about it. No impromptu TikTok routines at the park, no cha-cha slide in the mall, and definitely no twerking at the bus stop. If you let your feet do the talking, the only thing popping, locking, and dropping might be your bank account. Fines can hit you hard, and if law enforcement catches you mid-move, you could be looking at deportation. Yeah, they're serious. This isn't Dancing with the Stars. It's dancing with immigration paperwork. The UAE loves its public spaces peaceful and serene, not starring in your flash mob dreams. Number 4. Stilettos versus the stonework. Thinking about slaying your Acropolis selfie in a pair of killer heels? Hold up, Carrie Bradshaw. Greece has a hard no for your stilettos. Since 2009, high heels have been banned at ancient ruins, and honestly, the Parthenon is probably breathing a sigh of relief. To a 2,500-year-old temple, your chic footwear isn't a fashion statement, it's a demolition tool. This rule isn't about hating on your shoe game, it's about preserving history. Wars, weather, and time have already done a number on these iconic ruins. Do they really need your pointy heels jackhammering their delicate stone? The Greeks think not. Now, don't worry. You won't find a squad of heel police patrolling the Acropolis. But there are plenty of signs gently reminding visitors to swap stilettos for sneakers, flats, or a sensible sandal. Basically anything that won't turn priceless marble into Swiss cheese. Number 3. The Great Gum Crackdown. Alright, let's talk about Singapore and its zero-tolerance gum game. Back in 1992, the government decided they had it, with gum turning train doors into sticky disasters and sidewalks into shoe traps. Their solution? Ban it. Selling or importing chewing gum without a license became a hardcore crime, with fees soaring up to $73,000 or a 2-year stay in prison. That's some seriously expensive bubble trouble. But wait, it gets even juicy fruitier. Spit your gum on the street, and first-time offenders are looking at fines ranging from $365 to $730. Feeling like a repeat offender? Congratulations. You just leveled up to a $1,460 fine and a starring role scrubbing gum off the pavement as part of Singapore's public cleaning crew. Now, before you call Singapore heartless, they made a tiny exception in 2004 for therapeutic gum like dental or nicotine gum, but only with a prescription. And for tourists, feel free to bring a pack or two for personal use. Just remember, Singapore doesn't play. Toss your gum properly or prepare to pay up faster than you can say double mint. Number 2, no cloning around in Japan. Dolly the sheep, the woolly pioneer that made us all stop and say, wait, we can do that? While the rest of the world was busy wondering if cloning our pets was the future or the beginning of a sci-fi nightmare, Japan didn't hesitate. In the year 2000, they hit the brakes hard with the Human Cloning Prohibition Act, a law that screams, nope, not in our labs. So what happens if you try to clone your weird Uncle Larry in a basement laboratory? Well, you're not just looking at the side eye from society. You're facing up to 10 years in prison or a fine of 10 million yen. That's 90,000 American bucks. And we're pretty sure you don't have that. Not judging, just saying. Japan's message is loud and clear. Stick to cloning your Wi-Fi passwords, not humans. Science fiction is fun, but if you try to bring it to life in Japan, you're not going to Comic-Con, you're going to court. Number 1, no pee-peeing in the deep blue. Alright, you're in Portugal or Spain, soaking up the sun, listening to the waves, and then nature calls. You think the ocean's right there, no harm, right? Wrong. Portugal and Spain are not here for your aquatic restroom antics. In Portugal, relieving yourself in the ocean could set you back $800. And in Spain, oh, they've upped the stakes. Cities like Vigo will fine you $750. But Marbella, they're not messing around. 1,200 big ones for turning their pristine Atlantic into your personal toilet. That's more than the cost of a fancy beachfront Airbnb, all for one golden moment you thought no one would notice. And let's talk about enforcement. Undercover lifeguards, ocean floor surveillance, maybe a team of tattletale jellyfish armed with whistles. Whatever the method, just know this. If they catch you mid-tinkle, your wallet will feel the sting. From shark-biting bans to salmon smuggling showdowns, the world is full of rules that'll make you laugh and shake your head. Which one of these surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you enjoy this type of content. Thanks for watching, folks, and safe travels.